15 days into the year, and already the country has recorded its fifth murder. The latest taking place this afternoon in the Lincoln Boulevard area, where the victim was shot to the head. The incident took place near Needles Inn. The young man was transported to hospital, where he later died. Now, the details surrounding this homicide are a bit sketchy, but as soon as more information becomes available, we will share it with you. Investigations are continuing. A 26-year-old is hospitalized in serious condition after being shot last night. Police say he was sitting in a vehicle outside his home on Claridge Road when a gunman approached and shot him multiple times about the body. The incident took place just before 3 o'clock this morning. Police are appealing to members of the public who may have information on this matter to call them at 919-322-3333, the Central Detective Unit at 502-9991, 502-9910, or Crime Stoppers at 328-TIPS. Continuing with crime news, 16 males were arrested last evening and 139 drivers ticketed as officers took to the streets to crack down on crime. It's all a part of the policing plan to tackle crime and enforce the rules of the road. Officers from just about every division and communities here in the capital took part in the operation. 13 of the men were taken into custody on outstanding arrest warrants, 2 for fraudulent use of licensed disc and 1 for possession of dangerous drugs. Authorities warned the public to abide by all laws as police will continue with their efforts to make the country a safer place for all. Well, the Bahamas becoming a magnet for sports tourism around the world, as those in the international industry have been keeping their eye on the progress of Marathon Bahamas since its inception. Today, more than 1,000 runners from the Bahamas and 20 different countries participated in the race. As we hear in this report from Cyan Thompson, organizers are continuing to push for the event to attract more world-class athletes.
This has to be world class. These people run in New York, they run in London, they run in Paris, etc., etc.
It's no secret that organizers of Marathon Bahamas want to gain the attention of elite athletes while they expand the range of sports tourism in the country. With a higher registration of runners compared to last year, founder Franklin Wilson says for 2013's event, his team is already prepared to increase registration of international runners. They've been keeping tabs on all the requirements to become recognized as an internationally acclaimed marathon.
What was significant for us this year was to get a winning time that was respectable on a global basis. So when the winner of our marathon this year produces 2:42 as opposed to 3 hours and change, now next year we think serious runners will see this more as a serious event.
As a major sponsor, the Atlantis Resort benefited through a boost in room occupancy. Kerzner International Executive Vice President of Public Relations, Ed Fields.
This is a period of time, traditional period of time between New Year's and the 15th, 16th of January, where there's a traditionally slow period in the hotel business, and so this is an opportune time to boost those occupancies, and it has worked for us. But this, people have asked this, and it's something really not to be ashamed of. When you get involved with events like this, there are economic benefits.
Meantime, Marathon Bahamas grew from being a one-day race to a weekend event, getting support from the Susan G. Komen Foundation, the global leader in the breast cancer movement. Their Race for the Cure here in the capital raises money for breast cancer treatment and women health care programs locally.
We have a scientific roundtable on the Friday, and that scientific roundtable brings together the top scientists in the Bahamas, along with other researchers from overseas, trying to help us understand not just the broad thing about what's happening with cancer, but why in the Bahamas our women tend to get it at a younger age, and when they do get it, it's the more advanced stage.
What about a Marathon Bahamas weekend in Grand Bahama? Well, the idea is not far-fetched, according to President of the Grand Bahama Port Authority, Ian Roll.
Actually, we have 3 teams here. We're supporting 3 teams here at the moment. And an event like this will probably be a major sponsor when it comes to Grand Bahama.
Organizers hope that Marathon Bahamas will continue to impact the Bahamian economy through charitable initiatives and economic growth within the sports tourism sector. Cyan Thompson, ZNS News.
Thank you, Cyan. Well, the Hollywood actress who played Tyler Perry's wife in Why Did I Get Married movie Part 2, which was shot in Eleuthera, was recently here for a little downtime. And during her brief departure from the hustle and bustle of the international film industry, superstar Sharon Leal made it a point to speak with our very own reporter Giovanni Stewart. In this ZNS News exclusive, Leal talks about her experience filming in the Bahamas and her new movie soon to hit theaters.
Hollywood actress and singer Sharon Leal is best known in the Bahamas for her starring role in movie blockbusters like Dreamgirls and Tyler Perry's Why Did I Get Married 2, which was filmed on the lovely island of Eleuthera.
It was just great to be able to wake up and maybe take a swim in the ocean. The ocean is absolutely stunning, and really it was just the change of climate and the environment. The food, the mango daiquiris, and the fish, and it was just wonderful to be someplace else and to work in an environment that is different from what we're accustomed to. We weren't in a big studio lot or someplace in the city. We were really in paradise.
Leal joined here by film commissioner Craig Woods, back in the Bahamas for a little R&R between projects. Her last visit during the premiere of the Married sequel in 2010. The 39-year-old double threat says the Bahamas is definitely her favorite place to work, and helping to make it so was all the support she got from the Ministry of Tourism and Bahamians on the production crew.
I could tell that all the people from here were really excited about the film, so it's just nice to incorporate people from all walks of life and just to expand upon the people that you meet. I think that's always positive, and I met some great people, and they were a wonderful crew. Worked very hard.
The actress recently wrapped production on her latest feature film, Woman Thou Art Loosed, on the seventh day, produced by renowned pastor and entertainer Bishop T.D. Jakes.
I'm playing Blair Underwood's wife, and it's a thriller. We have a daughter who goes missing, so the whole movie we are in search of our lost child. And also a lot of secrets and things sort of unravel between us and our marriage. So.
On the seventh day, directed by Nima Barnett, also stars Hollywood screen legend Pam Grier. So while the stunning actress takes time in paradise to plot out her next move, are there any plans to film in the Bahamas again?
Culturally, obviously, it's just important. I think the support out here is enormous. And so I hope that there'll be another project. I would love to come out here and work again. This is definitely my favorite place to work.
Sharon Leal's new movie, The Seventh Day, produced by T.D. Jakes, hits theaters this spring. With your ZNS News, I report, I'm Giovanni Stewart.